Only thing stopping you from becoming the next Rihanna is your fear of being judged by other people. Is you caring about what other people think about you and their opinions. And the worst part is most of the time, we don't even know what other people think. We think that they're thinking this because, why? Because we're mind readers. Like, since when did we get the talent to think that we know what other people think about? Like, it's never been a superpower us humans were gifted with, so we need to stop believing we can do it. And that is a big reason why you care about what other people think about you, because you think you know what they're thinking about. You think you know that they're judging you. How do you know these things? Stop. I'm going to put the timestamps here next to me, and you can click on whatever timestamp you want and move to which part of the video you'd like to watch. Why do we care so much about what other people think about us, about their opinions, about their beliefs? First, we have to find the roots, expose the ugly truth. You have to think about it really hard. Like, why do you care so much about what these other people think? Is it because, and this could be one of the many solutions, but is it because you're putting that person on a pedestal? Is it because you're saying that person's opinion matters so much that what they think of me, that's got to be true? Not what I think of myself, but what they think about me. Like, that doesn't even make logical sense if you try and put it together. But you're literally saying, like, someone else's opinion of you is of more value than yourself. And it's not sustainable. Like, if you believe that, then it is the most inauthentic form of living, because you're not living for yourself, you're living for someone else's opinion. And in 2024, we're not doing that anymore, babes. Firstly, we need to distinguish between opinions that matter and that can actually have a positive influence on our lives, and opinions that we should discard at all measures. And the first one is friends and family. Now, obviously, side note, it also depends the kind of friends you have and the kind of relationship you have with your family. Fake friends and their opinions, that's just going to drag you down more. But if you've got some good friends, then their opinions matter and you can let that influence your life, because they should probably be positive. And then family-wise as well, it depends what your relationship is. If you've got a good parent figure, then, allow them to influence your life with positive opinions. If it's detrimental to you, cut them out. And that is a big way to get over how to care about what other people think about you, is by cutting out the people whose opinions hold you back. You wanted to start a YouTube channel for 5 years and you're worried that Sally, Molly and Millie are gonna think, oh, she's so cringe, she's so embarrassing, what the hell is she doing? No, but in 5 years, when you got 100k and you're making money on brand deals and sponsorships, who's gonna be laughing? But second of all, if you let those opinions and those beliefs get in your head, and the only person losing out is yourself. You won't do the things you want to do because you're letting other people's opinions and beliefs dictate how you rule your life. A big part of this is because we all have phones nowadays, we're all on social media. A big fear is like, oh, but what about all the haters? Like, there's so many haters online. Listen, half the haters, not even half, I'd say 90% of the haters hide behind their phones. They don't even have a profile. They don't even have a real username. Like, their username is just numbers and letters and whatever. Like, half the time they're also bots. But these haters, you cannot let their opinion affect you. You cannot. Because these people are like, you can't let those kinds of people, you can't let the haters impact your, like, well-being, your aura, your energy. If you let these haters, like, get in your way and dictate how you live your life, but I got this many hate comments because and you don't know them, and therefore they don't know you. So how is their opinion valid? Literally, I'm asking you, how is their opinion valid? It's not, babe. It's literally not. That always happens as well, is people putting themselves out there. They're being brave, they're being vulnerable, they're being authentic, and there's always hate. Why? Because that's just how life is. There's always people trying to drag you down. You give them the hand, you literally don't even look their way, and you keep going. And that's the best thing you can do. So the big question, the multi-million question is, how do I stop caring about what other people think? And I'm about to give you some key steps on how to do that. And I mentioned one of them already. Cut off the toxic people in your life. And if that's family, like, I get it. It's not easy. It's definitely not easy. I can tell you that from experience. But if you want to prioritize and put yourself first and your mental health and your energy and your vibe, and you know these people are energy vampires, then cut them the fuck out. Literally, I'm tired. And I know it's hard because you think, oh, like, they're family, or they're my really good friends. We've been friends for years. Like, I know, but friendships change. You grow as a person, and sometimes people aren't serving you. And if they're not serving you, they're not serving your life purpose, it's time to go. Also, another thing that holds people back from cutting people off in their lives, which I find really interesting, is that belief that it's not going to be better. Like, I will not get better. If I cut off my toxic friend, I will not get better. if I stop speaking to my toxic family member, I will not get a better opportunity. And that is so wrong. As soon as you cut off like the trash, like the toxic waste out of your life, you clear space for good stuff to come into your life. And this happens every single time I've seen, because as soon as you take that like leap of faith, you're like, okay, bye, I'm gonna cut them off. Even if you're super worried or super anxious, you're like, oh, what if I have no more friends anymore? Like, if I cut off these fake friends, I'm not gonna have any friends. Like, trust me, you will get good friends. There will be friends out there that will gravitate to you because you have that. Like, you give off the energy that I won't let people mess with me. I'm not allowing toxic people into my life. So the only people you're gonna attract are non-toxic people. You're gonna attract the people that don't want toxic people in their life. And so therefore, you win-win. You kill two birds with one stone. Not only you remove the toxic people in your life, you're attracting the nice people, the good people, the people that are going to push you up, that are going to positively influence you and encourage you to do what you want to do. Self-belief. Because at the end of the day, if you believe this thing and no one else believes it, then you're doing it right. You are doing it right. If you believe in yourself and no one else does, you're doing it right. Obviously, it's great to have family, supportive family members, supportive friends. That makes the journey and the process way easier. But as long as you've got that self-belief, that is the core. And from then you can just grow. Because if no one believes you now, and say, like, for me, for example, like, my self-belief in myself for starting my YouTube channel right now is skyrocket. Like, I finally realized, like, this is what I want to do. I want to put out valuable content. I want subscribers to learn from what I'm saying. And I just find it really enjoyable. But that passion for YouTube could be extinguished by other people being like, oh, but like YouTube is so cringe, or like YouTube is so 2010, like who's still on YouTube? Like, no, but you have to, if it's your passion, if it's something you like, if it's something you know there's like a fire, go for it, literally go for it. And the best part is that if you're authentic, I don't know what it is, I think it's just like the energy you put out. If you're authentic, like, you know, you believe in yourself, the blessings that follow you, the blessings that will follow you, like, it's unreal. A big part of it is being strong in your own self-belief. Have self-belief. You know yourself best. No one else knows what you've been through. No one else knows the deep dark secrets you hide. Like, no one knows you as well as you know yourself, and so therefore you can make the best decisions for yourself. Okay, so another quote that I read that I think is so good, this topic is, what other people think and what other people say about me is none of my business. Is absolutely none of my business. And when I heard this, it like clicked. Because I was like, that is so true. Whatever they're saying about you is none of your business. It's none. Because what you believe about yourself, that's the truth. That's the truth at the end of the day. You don't even need to worry yourself about what they're thinking. First of all, what they're thinking. Why are you trying to be a mind reader again? Stop thinking you know what they're thinking, because you don't. If you stick to this quote, you will literally never care about what anyone thinks about you ever again, because it's none of your business. Remember that. Okay, so if I haven't sold it enough, why should I stop caring about what other people think about you? Just remember this one thing. It is so freeing to live your life how you want to live it. It is so freeing. Like, thinking back to my YouTube channel, like, I started it 2 years ago and I posted 2 vlogs, and I thought like, oh, like, I don't know if this is really for me, like, oh, it's a bit cringe, like all of these doubts in my mind. And now 2 years later, I'm wishing I stuck to it back then, because now I've got my self-belief. Now I don't care what other people think about my YouTube channel. Now I'm brave enough to post. But just remember, and now it feels so free, like this feeling that I can do whatever I want. And like, I always had that in me, and you have that in you, but you have to give it a platform. It is so freeing. I just want to remind you that it is so freeing when you say, I don't care what other people's opinions about me are. I don't care. I'm not going to let the judgment of other people influence my life decisions. Like, once you start saying these things, and you can say it in like mantras to yourself in every morning if you want to like get into the practice, but like, once you start telling yourself this, once you start realizing it, you will see the effect it has on your life. You will start doing the things that you wanted to do for ages, like where that you like thought, oh no, but it's weird if I do that, or oh no, I'm gonna get judgment, or no, I'm gonna get hate. Like, you will start doing those things, and those things will bring you fulfillment, and that's all you can ask for in life.